What's up, everybody? Today we'll be doing part one actually, of what if Deku had one for all sooner, 2 years sooner. Part zero, the backstory was in the last video. You can check that out in the screen card or just go to the other video if you want to check it out. Yeah, so today we'll be doing the next part of the video and seeing what will happen if Deku got one for all sooner, part 2. Alright, let's get into the intro.
Sitting in the streets, you ain't gang, you a leech. You ain't gang, you a leech. I'm cutting dope in the bathroom, my sink look like a beach. My bitch bad with them leggings on, that pussy print like a peach. Atachi, we started this thing, you niggas some copies.
Okay, so we're gonna be beginning this part where we left off. All Might giving Deku one for all, approximately 2 years before the main events of the story happened. So we have some new definitive hard ground rules that All Might gave Deku before he was able to inherit one for all. One of them being that Deku cannot use one for all, period. There's no getting around it, no villainous attacks, no nothing. He just can't use one for all, period. The second rule is no one can know that he has one for all. So Bakugo and everyone in his middle school life, everything is pretty much going to go the same. Only difference is he's going to have a quirk, but everyone's still going to think he doesn't have a quirk. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. And yeah, Deku still after Deku has to live his whole middle school life without his quirk, without being able to use his quirk. He eventually, the 2 years pass. We're going to skip over the middle school stuff because it's not really important. So we're just going to go to the main story, to UA, when the main events happen, and it goes pretty different because you know the robot fight that Deku had to do. Yeah, that one's pretty easy for Deku now because Deku he can use your percents of one for all and not breaking every single bone in his body. So that's pretty helpful for taking out smaller robots and stuff. Also, he can just rack up points from that big robot that Uraraka had a fight. I mean, not Uraraka had a fight, but she was about to probably die or be very, very injured by. Deku can still take it out, but the only difference being in this continuity, Deku doesn't break his arm. So yeah, because he has control over one for all, somewhat. That he doesn't have full control over it, but he has pretty fair use of it. Yeah, he still passes. The only thing is he passes way higher than his scores are up there really. Yeah, because he had points from robots, just normally taking out robots. Then he got points from the big robot, and he got rescue points. So yeah, his points are just they're really high. Yeah, so with Deku passing so high, he just instantly gets to UA, and he has to do the UA ignition test, I will say it was. Yeah, something like that. You know, the thing where they had to check your physical, I don't know, health or something. Yeah, that where he has to do the ball drill, the running, long jump, all that stuff. He passed. That is really insignificant. We'll just skip over that. The only significant thing that happens there is he doesn't break his finger and he scores higher. That's it. Okay, so skip it to the start of UA. This is when he gets into UA now. He's done with all the tests and stuff. He actually has to do the 2-hero training thing where he teams up with a student and fights 2 other students. Yeah, so this is going to be probably the only interesting part of this whole what if. Deku versus Bakugo now. Deku with his master quirk and Bakugo with his quirk. He does have nothing different, just the normal Bakugo. So Deku, when he fights Bakugo, it goes pretty different because Deku was told by All Might not to use his full power of his quirk, only to use around 1% of one for all. So he will be around Bakugo's level, but he uses most of his physical strength, seeing as training with All Might for 2 years and not being able to use his quirk every single time to give him peak human capabilities. So he can pretty much beat Bakugo without his quirk anyway, and with his quirk just an added boost. So he beats Bakugo with little effort, no real problems there, and just passes that test. Again, Deku's breezing through most of the early stage fights. He's gonna have a bit of trouble in the next part. And no spoilers, but he's gonna have a bit of trouble in the next part. But now he's just breezing through most of the fights, the robot fight, the health test or whatever it's called, and the fight between him and Bakugo. He's just breezing through all of them. And yeah, I think we'll leave it off with this. Yeah, next time we're gonna handle the USJ fight and the Stain fight. Those two fights we're gonna handle in the next part. Well, see you. You can subscribe if you want to, and I don't have much left to say. See you.